functioning, becoming reduction of the contact. So, without the contact, we talk about go down center, disappear, and again, please remember the festival of Ramadan coming up next time. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So if you are trying to be here for the rest of the program, please be kind enough and have the lesson. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jaya Madhuraya Nashtapraya Shubhadrishto Nityam Bhagavate Vaya Bhagavate Rupanuga Bhakti Bhavati Naistivi Yashambha Suryamanayam Krishna Paramapurushe Bhakti Rupadate Pumsa Sotamoha Vayapaha Ananda Lilamaya Vigrahaya Jamadhvari Vashya Sundaraya Asmin Mahaprasapradaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Namo Namaste. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for this Sunday feast. We also have a wonderful nickname that is given to a Sunday feast. It's called the Love Feast. The day where everyone loves Krishna and keeps himself. So welcome. And as being Ramnavami next Saturday, the coming Saturday, I will request it to give the 2 sessions of the class today and Saturday. So I thought most of us we know the storyline, but Lord Krishna says You have to understand more of the Siddhanta life or the essence behind the story, the purpose behind the story. So I would actually be starting the session with describing the purpose and getting into the storyline and continuing to start the book. So if you do have the smart devotee with the smartphone, we will be discussing from chapter 4 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, starting from text number 6. So you can make your phone smart if it is possible and open to that particular. We have 3 shlokas. So the title is When Krishna Comes, Why Krishna Comes, or Ram, Krishna, when, why, and the benefit that we get by knowing these 2 things. So the 2 things are when and why. Do you have it? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata yudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam shriyamyaham. Yada yada. You can pick it up. Whenever and wherever. He certainly dharmasya of religion, planning discrepancies bhavati becomes manifested. Bharata, O descendant of Bharata, Abhyuthana, predominance, adharmasya, of irreligion, tada, at that time, Atman, self, Sridhanu, manifest, aham, I. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, or descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. So let's go for the next one now. Paripranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushritam dharma samsthapanadhaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to establish the peace of the country. I myself appear millennium after millennium. So text 9. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tattvadeham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. One who knows the transcendental nature of my obedience and activity does not, upon leaving his body, takes his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So we covered the 3 slokas. We figure out after 3 topics which slokas were meant for what. So yada yada idhanasya yani bhavati bharata abhyuttana madanasya pratmanam Sujami aham. So this is for what? When or where? Or how? What is this sloka meant for? Yada yada. Whenever and wherever. So it is supposed to address the time. So Krishna said, what's the time? We might sometimes question. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is been said, just as we can count the waves in the ocean, we don't know which was the first wave. We all see the waves, but have anybody recorded the first wave that ever started? Anybody? Some genius wants here? So nobody knows. So, Srimad Bhagavatam says there are unlimited avatars. But commonly, they come addressing one issue. That is, whenever and wherever. So the question may be, does Krishna only come here or even go somewhere else? Is it possible that Krishna takes birth in Africa sometime? This time we know he took birth where? In Vrindavan. So can we just limit Krishna to Vrindavan? So he's saying, whenever and wherever there is dharmasya glani. Now, the last verse that we read, that says, Janma karma tave divyam evam yogita tataha takva deham. You have to understand my birth and activities. Tattva. What does tattva mean? With the truth. There is some hidden truth on it. Everyone has birth and activity. Even we have. Isn't it? Something like taking birth, falling off the bed, the first fall of the life. You know, maybe breaking your nose or breaking your arm. There are activities that are part of the life also. And our are pretty much very straightforward. But Krishna is saying, mind is tattva, there is essence hidden behind the appearance of. So joining the first part is yada yada hidharmasya, whenever there is decline in dharma, reason. Now what is the tattva, the essence about it? Now who does a better job of establishing dharma? Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Who did it? Who was the better person that did the establishment of religion? For Krishna, it was right in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He spoke Bhagavad Gita, and what was his conclusion? Itite janama thaptam viyataramaya vimresukata sesena yatathesita. I have thus described to you. Itite janama thaptam. Something that is very important for you to know. We have from the confidential knowledge to more confidential knowledge to the most confidential knowledge, all three levels of knowledge have been described. We have now vibration. You need to just think a little bit over it. So Krishna is the perfect teacher. He's not someone like he will by force, although he could, by force, grab his neck and say, you go and bow down to the temple. No. You need to bow down to me. Although he can do that, but he does not do that. So therefore, at the end of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna had made Arjuna completely ready to grab him by neck and put him flat in the ground. Arjuna was ready. Yes? But what did he say? He said, please, you deliberate on it. And Vimirisa Kadasesana, then Yatichesi, Tatha do what you want. Krishna is saying, I gave you, you have all the knowledge. Everything that you need in order to understand the absolute truth of life is being supplied to you. It's just like if you go to IKEA for shopping, isn't it? You buy a big box of material. but it is your own ability to put them together and bring into something. Isn't it? If you don't know, you fail. So Krishna gives combination of everything. Everything is there. But after giving the entire knowledge, what does he do? Do as you wish. Sometimes people say to me, this is the problem with Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma. Like, in many of the Muslim countries, if you don't practice the Islam religion as it is, you can lose your life if you break it. But the beauty about the Sanatana Dharma is that Krishna doesn't hang you anywhere. And sometimes people say maybe even the Hindus should have that rule, so everyone follow the principle of Dharma properly. But because there is so much freedom, no one wants to practice. But that's the beauty of Krishna. Let's put it that way. He didn't force nobody. Therefore, addressing the first part of establishing Dharma is who can do better? That's the question. Krishna himself or the devotee of Krishna? Krishna in the form of Krishna or Krishna in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Who did it better? Lord Krishna says, my requirement for getting my mercy, if you want me to help you out, Krishna says, there is a requirement. I can help you, yes. But the requirement is, Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mameka Saranamraja Aham Tam Sarva Patyajya. You need to abandon everything. You can't make joke out of it. Yes? You go to the temple and you start chanting mantra before the class or before the arti, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We started chanting. Yes? Then Krishna is saying, maybe this devotee has started the process of bhakti. Maybe I need to count him in my list. Yes? Then you go home. Then you start chanting Jai Sani, Jai Sani, Jai Sani, then Sani Dev comes in between. Or something else comes in your life. Krishna said, first you decide what subject you are going to study. Not that 2 weeks of science and 3 weeks of math and 4 weeks of law. Do you ever study a subject like this? No. So therefore his requirement is that you abandon everything. Then you surrender unto me. Then I assure you that I will protect you. But there is something that you want to protect. But what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, if you don't want process of bhakti, he said, I will open your mouth and put it inside. So that's the nature of the devotee. The nature of the devotee, and you might have realized that many of the devotees, or if you have been coming to the temple, sometimes you are nicely harassed by the devotee. Prabhuji, but the devotee doesn't give up. Yes? The next day, if you come to the temple, you say, Prabhuji, aaj aapka samay hai. So the nature of bhakta is to harass you so much that they will force you to accept bhakti. So that is, so therefore the point I am trying to make is, if when Krishna says that I come in order to establish dharma, it is not absolute, because the establishment of dharma can be done better by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Prabhupada. They did that. Krishna gave good job in giving information, but he did not do a good job in demonstration. Did he? Do you know any story about Krishna who made somebody a devotee? But you know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made Jagai and Madai in a form of a devotee. Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, Krishna Varnam Krishna, Krishna Sangha from the past, but in the form of a devotee. So therefore, when we talk about the essence or the main reason about Krishna, the first part is not really valid, because the devotees can do better job of establishing dharma. So what is the second part? Yada yada idanasya lani bhavati bharata abhyuktanam adhanasya pudatmanam sujamya. And the second sloka is paritranaya sadhunam. So the first part of establishing dharma from rising of irreligion We will say, Krishna, your devotees can do better. Prabhupada's books were more powerful than the Sanskrit that Krishna gave. If it was only Sanskrit and no meaning, how many of you would have understood Gita? Only Sanskrit, which is Krishna gave to Sanskrit. Prabhu, for us as a followers of Gaudiya Sampradaya, his preaching was more powerful in the form of a devotee. So the second part is Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya chadushrita. The reason when there is religion and why it is Paritranaya sadhunam, to deliver the pious and inhibit the miscreants, and as well as to Paritranaya sadhunam, to deliver the sadhu. Now there are 26 characteristics of sadhu that is being provided in Chaitanya Charitamrita by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Which the sloka I give a few wordings on it. It said, "Se sama guna hoye vaishnava laksham savaka nahi hai jai vidarshan Rupanuga akrita droha satte sarasama nirdosha pradhan nirdosuchi akritan sarvo pakaraka santa krishna eka saran akarmaniya stira vijay sadgunam mitha buk aparmata mahanani mani gambira karuna matra sadhuta." Means those devotees are passionate, magnanimous, that they are always alert in the service of Krishna. They are free from fault finding. So these are the main qualities. So this 26 qualities makes one a sadhu. So therefore, paritranaya sadhu now to deliver those types of devotees. But now you might, the deliverance has two meanings. Deliver meaning, sometimes the example is given. If one is married for a long time, 20 years, or 30 years, but has a serious desire of having a child, the pressure of not being able to have a child is such that one feels very much punished by it. Not that somebody is punishing you directly, but the circumstance, the punishment, the environment itself. So therefore, in Bhakti-rasa Sindhu, which is Nectar of Devotion, written by, who is the author? Rupa Goswami, he said that bhakti or devotional service unto Krishna have an automatic 6 types of characteristics. Just like prasadam eating has 3 characteristics. If you eat prasadam, what happens? What is the first part that happens? First thing that happens. The first thing, hunger. Hunger is satisfied. Now, sometimes if you are very hungry, you don't worry about the taste, do you? Sometimes you are eating at home and your wife put a lot of salt on it. For first 5 bites, you don't say that there is too much salt on it. Because the hunger was such that everything was pulled inside. No one really died. Then after putting the 6th one, because the stomach is half full now, then you say, so then you start realizing the quality of what you eat. So therefore, the first thing that the food does, or prasadam does, is it destroys the hunger. Now, if the quality of prasadam is nice, then it brings the satisfaction. The second quality. Yes. Now, if your hunger is satisfied and you are mentally satisfied because the prasadam was nice, then what does the third thing happen? You start gaining weight. Yes. So that is a byproduct of food. So like that, there are 6 byproducts of bhakti. What does bhakti mean? Sravana, hearing the glories of the Lord, this is bhakti. We are doing. Kirtana, which is chanting the glories of the holy name of the Lord. Now, Although Kirtanam is Yudharma, means it's a process by which we attain Krishna. But Sravanam is like a backbone. Just like if somebody is very handsome or somebody is very beautiful, but their problem is that they have very weak backbone. What happens? You are hearing, but you might lie down, even when listening, but you might go like this, like that. You start becoming deformed. So backbone is very important. Backbone makes your personality strong. So therefore, knowledge about Krishna makes your process of salvation more easy. The process of attaining Krishna is what? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Sravana makes your Kirtanam strong. If you don't listen enough, then your chanting will be very weak. So this is all part of bhakti. Sravanam, Kirtanam. Then third one is Vishnu Smaranam. Then Pada Sevanam, Archana, Vandana, Satyam, Dasyam, Atmanam. So there are nine processes of bhakti. Now, if you grab into any of these nine, even one, that is called bhakti. And it immediately has six type of effects. And first thing is been described as klesha of the need. Means simply by beginning to engage in bhakti. We are not talking about the very advanced one. According to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he calls the beginner. Prabhu kahe yanara mukhe suni ekabar. Krishna naam se puja shrestha sadhaka. Whoever chants the holy name of the Lord just once, ekabar, he is called bhakta. And shrestha sadhaka, he is the best candidate for getting bhakti. What else? He said, but if someone is Krishna Nam Nirantara Janara Badani, Sevaishnava Shrestha Bhadan, Pranarajana, one who chants the holy name of the Lord all the time. If Krishna is dancing, the Shastra says that chanting the holy name of the Lord means getting Krishna to do a Kaliya dance. Have you heard of the story Kaliya Nag? So Kaliya Nag was very poisonous snake. Very poisonous. The poison was such that simply by a drop of poison from Kaliya's fund could make entire Jamuna poison. That's how poison is. But what happened when Krishna did the Kaliya dance? All the poison from his head was dropped down. He lost all the poison. So in the same way, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha, Mat and Matsarya, these are the poison of living man. We all have those poisons. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Jivera lalasya hoy iti uttijai. It is a nature. And we see a lot. I try to comment on devotees, even when there is a Bhakti program going on, and if they are not initiated devotees or just regular devotees, sometimes they intend to take food before even it is like, you know, how those qualities are. That you keep on tasting. So, therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, this is the nature of a living entity, bhoga and kya, accepting something for a certain period of time and rejecting at another time. Accepting and rejecting. So there are those type of poison that we maintain that does not allow us to serve Krishna God. The poison. The Kaliya, as long as he had a poison in his head, he was unable to offer praise. But as soon as the poison came down, then the praise started coming. I'm going to connect the Kaliya story along with Lord. So my thing was just building up, understanding is done. So next part is Paripranaya sadhana. Devotees, simply by engaging in bhakti, the first major qualification of bhakti is that it destroys all types of disease. So therefore, when Krishna says, I come to rescue, deliver the devotees, is that also a really good meaning. But however, this is what Krishna tries to say is that those devotees who are engaged in bhakti, they are in a great separation of me. They are trying to have my darshan in every step. They want to see me at some point. They want to hear me at some point. So some devotees are hankering for it. Like Srimati Radharani. We have an example. When Krishna was doing a rasa dance, and all of a sudden, the gopis felt, oh, we are so fortunate, there are so many ladies in the village, but we are the only 108 that are chosen by Krishna to dance with him today. So Krishna said, oh, that's an ego. Therefore, he leaves all 108 and takes one with him. That is Srimati Radharani. Then Radharani is with Krishna, she is walking, and Krishna is telling Radharani, please walk fast. Why? Because they are going to follow us behind. He said, kahan gaya ye follow us? That's his nature. And if they see us, they will see me with you, and they will get jealous of you. Please walk fast. So he was literally dragging Radharani. But after some time, Radharani says, up to me. I can walk with you. So Krishna said, okay, you climb in my back. But these gopis are following him. So they realized there are four footprints, and after some time they saw only two. Then they thought up to utko sar mein utha diya. Then at that time Radharani feels that so I am so fortunate that of 108 he left all of them there and he only carried me. Then Krishna dropped Radharani down. So at that time Lord Krishna appears himself as Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan, Krishna trying to examine the love of gopis. Here Krishna examines the bhakti also. Sometimes maybe the best form you can have, just to distract you, to see how serious you are. Then at that time, he left Radharani, Krishna went and became Narayan. Then the gopis are searching in the forest, and they come across the temple of Lord Narayan, and Narayan standing there. Then the gopis, they acknowledge, they respected Narayan, and they did Namaskar Narayan. If it was other time, we might have offered you some laddu and tulsi, but this time we are in so much hurry trying to find Krishna. We have no time for you. Don't feel offended, but we can't give you anything more. Namaskar is the only thing you can decide. So Narayan is saying, wait a minute, come on. You see me? Dhyana vastita tadgatena manasa pasyanti yogin. You know, yogis they meditate for billions of years just to have this glance. And you are just the girls of the forest, and I am allowing you to see me, please. He said, no, Hare Krishna, I'm Hare. Then Krishna had to turn himself from Narayan to Krishna. So the point here is, this what Krishna is saying, that in order to satisfy the hankering desire of my devotee to see me, I come. Unless I come, they are not happy. So therefore, paripranaya sadhana. The devotees don't become unprotected by the calamities of material nature. Or Adidaivi, Adihoti, Adiyakti. That's not their torture. Their torture is not seeing Krishna. So therefore, when I come, I am able to satisfy that hankering of the devotee. So therefore, do we understand Siddhanta here? So now Krishna says, understanding this part, this is the fact you need to understand. Then he says, Evam yo betitatvataha, if you understand me in a fact, not as a story, you can know Krishna by watching a Mahabharata in YouTube. You might understand the storyline, but you don't understand the fact. So therefore Krishna is saying, you have to understand the fact. So let's go a little bit about the fact of Lord Rama. Now according to the scriptures, we call avatars. Raise your hand if you want to help me in mentioning few of the avatars that you have ever heard of. Any avatar? Narsinga? Prabhu, one from you? Bhavandev, don't repeat, okay? Prabhu, any avatars? Braha avatar? कूर्मा, मत्स्य, आप बहुत इजी वाले ले रहे हैं, leaving the hard one. So there are 27 avatars that are highlighted. There are 27. Now those devotees who know more avatars from Bhagavatam, such as Rishabh, Kapil Dev, well, there are more avatars, yes, 27. So, of this 27 or even unlimited avatars that we are talking about, the scripture categorizes those avatars into 6 categories of avatars. So, sometimes you have to be a little bit more particular. Yes, some, ये भी करेला सब्जी, वो भी करेला सब्जी, but one tastes like karela, other tastes like something else. Sometimes mixing the different essence, you can get a different taste. So even with Krishna, although it's all avatars, but they have a different function. Just like we celebrate Ram Navami, do we celebrate Buddha Jayanti? Do we? But is he one of the avatars? Why not? Now there is an essence to understand that. There is a reason of why. We will get into next Saturday because I think that I'm also awarded that day for doing a class. So today there is one avatar that is called the Angsha avatar and Angshangsha avatar, Avesh avatar, Kala avatar, Purna avatar and Paripurna avatar. So we have Angshangsha avatar. Angsha means the part, just like the part of the whole fire is called the spark. The spark is the part of the whole fire. But you can put the spark into the category of the fire, although it has same energy on it. So therefore, any energy that comes out from the spark in a form of another spark is called the Angshangsha. So like that, there are avatars that are not direct avatars, such as we call the Saptarishis. The Saptarishis are not a direct avatar, but however, the Saptarishis are the avatars, the part of Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is a part of Vishnu, and the Saptarishis are part of Brahma. So sometimes when the Shastras describe, you might hear the Saptarishis being called the avatars. And you might say, I learned new philosophy. They are avatars. So I can add in Das avatar, I add the 11th one as a Saptarishi. If you don't understand the fact. So that is called Angshan. Angsha is Lord Brahma. Avesh is an avatar who is not Lord Vishnu born as or directly coming into a form, but looking at the situation, the Lord chooses that I need to put my Shakti onto this person. This person, he needs to do something very important. Isn't it? You call the power of attorney. So power of attorney, you are not born. Neither you are born as a son of a lawyer, but you join the office at some point. But based on your personality that you are trustworthy, I can give you the power of attorney for all my bank accounts. So Krishna can entrust someone to have that power, just like Parshurama. Parshurama was not Lord Vishnu being born as a son of Jamadagni, but looking at the situation, how the Kshatriyas were overburdening the Brahmanas and were trying to control the Brahmanas. At that time, Lord Vishnu gives this energy to the son of Jamadagni, which is Parshurama. So this is called Sakta Avesh, to earn the energy. So this Sakta Avesh avatar can be applied in many senses. Just like we as a follower of Srila Prabhupada, we understand even Prabhupada being a Sakta Avesh avatar of the Lord, because what Prabhupada did is not possible for a human being. It's not meant for a human being to do it. At the age of 70, we see a lot in India, especially in Vrindavan. At the age of 70, in the village of Vrindavan, the Brajvasis, they have a big moon and they have a big hookah in front of them. And they say, "Ab to ho gaya, 70 paar kar diya." So time comes for the type of hookah. Because I can't do anything more. So according to a normal human being, they think that the time of 70 is meant for retirement. Retirement of everything. Play around with your nati. So you have somebody to count on to, but you have no direct responsibility. But in the case of Prabhupada made the international society for Krishna consciousness take birth at the age of 70. So therefore, this is not possible, as the Shastra says, for an ordinary human being, unless Krishna gives the superpower, as we say, Sakti unto that person to accomplish such. So there is an Saktavesh avatar, and we have Kala avatar, and also understood as Manvantara avatar. Now this is looking at the situation. Just like the example is given, is Matsyadev and Lord Hari, who comes to protect the Gajendra. Now this is not predestined avatar of the Lord. Flying back of Garud, the Shastras never said that once there is going to be an elephant stuck in the water, being swallowed by the Grahi, and the Lord is going to come in the back of the Garud to protect him. That story line was not predicted. But the Lord is in Vaikuntha. He looks at the situation that this Gajendra in previous life was Indradumna, King Indradumna, who became an elephant, a great king. If you are not careful, you can be an elephant, a bull, or a cat, anything is possible. So he becomes an elephant, and he's roaming around like elephants. They roam around in the water, all the time splashing water, but this time ended up being in the wrong water or finding his final destiny. And he gets grabbed by the crocodile. And what happens? Elephant, as you know, when you just imagine if you are going for a tour, you say, I have 7 members of the family. And you go tour together, then all of a sudden your tire gets punctured. And all 7 people that travel with, they tell you, they go drive to me kiya aur puncture bhi aapne kiya, hum to ja rahe khane ke liye, tum hi banao. You fix it because you are the driver. So that's what happened with Gajendra. He went with his wife and children. So after finding that there is no way that he is going to come out of the water, they said, nahi, humko bhi kha lega, isse bhag jate hain. They all ran away, he found himself alone. So at that time, it has been said that Purva Janma Anusikshitam, based on what he learned in a previous life, this elephant remembered. Therefore, the point is Neha Vikramanasya. The path of bhakti is such, Krishna looks at an emergency situation always. He feels, no, this devotee at least chanted 5 rounds of japa maybe 10 lifetimes ago. But he needs the result of that chanting now. Even in the form of an animal, he would make you remember him. So this Gajendra, even though in the form of an elephant, was given a memory that he had in the life of Maharaj Indradumna, who was a great devotee. He knew a lot of slokas. So he chose few of those slokas from many lifetimes ago, and he began to chant the Lord, and the Lord came. Emergency appearance. Now, the nature of his, he never believed that Lord might come, that it will happen this quickly. The Lord came. So therefore he said, no. जब भगवान के पास जाते हैं, so I cannot take darshan with anything. I need to have something. But he's been swallowed by the Grahi. He has nothing around. Then he looked around and found the lotus flower right in the water. He grabbed it and said, Krishna, take it. So please save me now. The point is, this is one of the avatara, but who is understood as the Kala avatar or also Manvantara avatar. One of the avatars here. And next one we go to is the Pura avatar. So what did we cover so far? What is the first one? Angsa avatar, Angsans avatar, Attavis avatar. Then the last one we did now is Kala avatar, and next one is called the Pura avatar. So Pura avatar is actually the Lord himself directly. It is Lord himself. But he also have agendas. He has a notebook with a note on it to say, okay, in this complete form of mind, I need to accomplish these things. I can't divert myself from this because this is what I need to do. So Pura avatar is Lord Ramchandra. That's what we are going to get. Of all avatars, Lord Ramchandra is known as a Pura avatar. Although Lord Ram being Sakshat, not Angsa, not Kala, Sakshat, but he had a list of things that he needs to accomplish. So mainly, his list was put into four categories. So four things he needs to do. The first thing is, I need to teach people what is to be a son. एक पुत्र होना क्या होता है? What must a son do? Even Bhagavatam says that the source of putra and the source of mutra are all same. So therefore, if you cannot qualify yourself as a perfect son, then you qualify yourself as something else. So therefore, I need to teach people what is the duty of a son towards his parents. So therefore, you all know the story. This is the first part. The second part is what is the ideology of life? How must everyone live a life? How important is the standard of life? The third thing is how much the Lord enjoys the forest life. Sometimes you might think that Krishna is very complicated. Bhagwan को बहुत देने पड़ता है. But Krishna in Bhagavad Gita he says, I am very simple. I am very simple. In his level of simplicity, you know, when Krishna went to Hastinapur to see the Pandavas, Krishna was meant to eat somewhere. So therefore, Duryodhana, in order to flatter Krishna, he said, Krishna, 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 हम तो युवराज है, ये पांडव का कुछ नहीं है. तो खाने के लिए anything to my home for eating. Then Krishna, he accepted me. He said, I would only come to your house with two reasons. The condition is that either I have to be so hungry that I have nowhere to eat, that I can go. Yes? That I am so hungry, or you have to be my friend, that your calling automatically attracts me. In this case, did Duryodhana have this qualification? Neither he was a good devotee of Krishna, nor Krishna was very hungry. He said, I am not really hungry. But because the formality of life is that I have to at least eat a dinner once. It's a part of my life, daily life. But I choose a house, and the house is chosen as house of Vidura. So we know the famous stories behind it. So now going back to Lord Ram, teaching this forest life. And also other thing is that Lord Ram wanted to satisfy or enjoy his hankering of association of the devotees. And those days, what yuga was Lord Ram? Satyayuga, how many people think Satyayuga? It's Treta Yuga. So he was born in Treta Yuga. And the process of Treta Yuga is what? Is what? Treta Yuga Dayato Vishnu. And where is the Yajna? Treta Yuga, where is the Yajna being performed at this time? In the forest. So almost all the devotees are in the forest. So therefore, what the Tattva says is, Lord himself, Lord Narayana himself calls all the devatas that are meant to control the mind, just like we know that the superpowers are controlling our mind in the form of the devatas. He said, I have one duty to do. I am going to Ayodhya, taking birth as son of Maharaj Dasrath for one purpose, that is to travel in the forest. But me being Narayan or Hari himself, no one will want me to go to the forest. Rashtra nahi banega. So therefore, I want you to bring so much disturbance in the mind of one person. That is mantra. So I want all of you devatas to work hard to make the mind of mantra so vigilant, so complicated that she forces me to go to the forest. And at that time, I can satisfy my desire to view the devotees. So therefore, this is one of the desire of Ramchandra. It takes birth as I'll be done in 5 minutes. So takes birth as a son of Maharaj. That's right. Now, Ram's life is very exciting. If you know that before Ram, Maharaj Dasrath had one daughter. How many of you knew of that daughter? Ram had one sister also. Her name was Santa. Because you see, when something is more important than other, something gets covered up. Yeah? It's just like if you are looking for a very expensive car and you are all looking for BMW. But what happens in that new BMW, they put a tire that is meant for the poor. Do you notice? Because your whole focus was in the expensiveness of the car, trying to figure out how complicated the car is. You forgot that the tire was not meant to be in this one. So, who is the focus of that dynasty? Lord Ram. So, everyone spends time on talking about Ram. But he had also one sister, Santa, who was married before even the birth of Lord Ram. Before even the birth of Lord Ram, she was married. So, Maharaj doesn't have to wait for a long, long period of time. And after that, you know the story how Lord Ram takes birth. Now we know in a younger age of childhood, Lord Ram did a lot of pastime. Of that, I will just mention one and finish the class of today. Is a story of a crow. Okay, it's a story of a crow. Lord Ram was a small baby. He was eating laddu. And he was outside of the palace, the porch of the palace. And he was eating laddu, and there was a crow right by the fence of the palace. So the crow was so much attracted by laddu that he was trying to find a way to get it. And it happened that he flew just as Lord Ram was holding in his hand to put in the mouth. Then he grabbed the laddu and flies away. Lord Ram chased him around. The crow went to, he thought this is, just a boy. So he goes in the tree, Lord Ram flies to the tree. Then, when Lord Ram got to the tree, the crow jumps to the next tree, but Lord Ram even figures out. Even before the crow got to the tree, Lord Ram knew where the crow was going to go. He would go and sit in that branch. So like it, he was chasing the crow around. And ultimately, there is a saying, you associate with something very high, you also get very high things. Just like the flies associate with the dirt. So therefore they end up being in the dirt all the time. The bee, they associate with the flowers, so therefore they end up going to the Lord sometimes. It's an association you make. What company do you keep yourself in? So therefore, because the crow was keeping himself in a company of Lord Ram, he was almost adapting to the same quality of Lord Ram, that he was able to jump around. And finally he figured out none of these branches are going to work. He goes to heaven. He goes to Indra and said, you know what, I am a crow, I was just a little bit hungry and I found a laddu right in the hand of this boy there. But this boy, I don't know what, he doesn't have any wings, but he's keeping flying. So please, can you do something? When Indra saw Lord Ram, he said, please go. I am not part of your laddu, you just keep on going. So it was a Brahma Lok. He tells Brahma. In beginning, Brahma wanted for Ram to come there, so therefore he let the crow just wait for some time so Ram comes here. So I can take his darshan. But after that, he said, please keep on going. I can help you out with this. You took a laddu from a long hand and goes to Lord Shiva. Ultimately, Lord Shiva says, no. Go back to that boy where you found the laddu. So he goes, flies back to Ayodhya, sees Lord Ram right there. He falls at Ram's feet and says, please you take your laddu back and you give me the life back. So therefore, in the scriptures it is said, this crow was a very special personality. In a previous life, this crow was by the name of a sage whose name was Ashwasirasa. Ashwasirasa. And there were two sages, one in Gandhamadhan Pravat and one in Vindhyachal Pravat. Other was, this one was Ashwasirasa and other was Vindhyasirasa. Two sages together. They live in a few mountains. But normally the sages don't have a house to live in. So they travel from one place to another, they go, they're traveling all the time. So it happened that these sages at the same time happened to be in the same mountain. And Vidyasirasa, the name of the sage, ended up going to a mountain where Ashwasirasa was meditating, the sage. So Ashwasirasa said, why are you traveling like this? Why are you not satisfied by your own mountain? Why you have to keep on coming and disturbing me? Because that's the process of yoga. Yoga, you have to be far away from someone. Then you can be a yogi. Devotee, you have to be all together. Then you can be a yogi. So, he said, why are you disturbing me like this? So, the sage that was there, he said, we have both rejected our family, we have rejected our house, everything, and we have nothing that we call ours. अपना कहने की कुछ नहीं है, इसलिए तो ऋषि बने ना. But even after all that, you have an attachment to a mountain that nobody can come here. He said, this is not the nature of a sadhaka. This is a nature of a fault finder. And fault finder is a crow. The crow who simply goes from one pile of dirt to the next pile of dirt. Simply looking for dirt. Therefore, you instead of becoming a sage, I curse you that you become a crow now. Very scary. You do a yogi for such a long time, and one mistake you make, then you have to figure out either the crow, ant, or a pigeon, something you have to do. So then, Ashwasirasa becomes upset, and he said, you are like a snake who has no reason to roam around, but you still roam around fighting people. So therefore, I curse you to become a snake. So both of them, one lost the life of Ashwasirasa and became a crow. And one lost the life of a Vidyasirasa and becomes a snake. And both of them are crying right there. They said, hi, what have we done? Because we are unable to control our mind, we curse each other and have lost such a pious life of the saints. So they are crying. Then they hear the sound. Om Sahasra Sri Sapurusaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapade. It was Garud with Lord Narayan in the back that came there. So Narayan is saying, my dear sadhus, you are supposed to make a crying people happy. Here you are crying. What happened? They said, we curse each other. Therefore, Lord Narayan at that time said, therefore I told you not to be a yogi, I told you to become Krishna Bhakta. And you chose the path of yogi, and that's what happened. But he said, but don't worry. Because you spent so much time in doing tapasya, there is a credit I am going to give you. So therefore, the crow can be Kalbhushan and the snake can be Kanya. We'll stop here. Any questions? Yes, Prabhu.
Can you restate what was the relation between the Manvantara avatar and the Sahyendra pastime?
No, in a Manvantara avatar, it is considered it came onto the life of a Chakshus Manvantara. Okay? It came Because Bhagavatam said it purified that Manvantara by the appearance of the Lord. And it happens to be the same Manvantara as Matsyadev. Matsyadev. Matsyadev also came because the Srishti, the creation was done. But before even the Shastras could be used for educating people, the Shastra was stolen by Hayagriva. So the Lord took birth. It was out of schedule also to come and rescue the Vedas. So in the same way, on the same Dakshis Manvantara, the Lord came in order to rescue the elephant. But that is also considered avatar. And here is Lord Ram called the Puna avatar, and we have more topic in Saturday regarding with this. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Shona. So, success, right? We continue. Very nice one. Thank you so much. There's a lot of learning. Nice foundation or need today for us to know why the Lord appeared. Very kind. Thank you so much. It really was necessary. So, on the day of Ram Navami,